Hey, what's up, Y Golfers? You know what it is? It's Connor. Alright, this video, it's a little, if you're a rabbit, just jump down the rabbit hole, because this one's pretty intricate, okay? So, I made another video about your golf swing that had to do with ball position and how it affects curve on your shots. And if you played the ball further back, you know, you could or could not hit a draw. And anyway, check it out. It's probably over there somewhere. So this video is obviously about putting, because I'm holding a putter. And I want you guys to think about how you approach putting and what your miss is. Generally, people are either really good at left to rights and or really good at right to lefts. It's not often you find people that are great at both. And you know, when I watch people putt, especially people that are good players, and people that have been playing the game for a long time, putting seems to be the thing that they're the least creative with. Okay, and I got an issue with that because, you know, probably the best player that we've ever seen, or the two best players we've ever seen, you can figure out who they are, they seem to describe putting as something other than, you know, going to work on Monday morning. It's not a routine for them. It's all about being creative and seeing pictures and imagining shapes and matching a shape with a certain speed. So what I want to say to you about putting is, let's assume, for example, you're not really good at making right to left putts as a right-hander. Okay? I'd say the first thing you need to do is you need to get the ball started on line. And bear with me, be creative. If you can't get the ball started on line, then that means that the club face must be too square when you hit it, or heaven forbid it's closed, and then you're probably missing by like 1.5 feet. But my point would be, look, if you're missing right to left putts on the low side, number one, you don't have the same setup every time when you putt. You can put the ball a little bit further back. That will allow you to hit with an open face, okay? And that will allow you to get the ball started at least on line. If you can't get the ball started on line, how are you ever going to adjust and feel comfortable and feel confident enough, you know, to match the speed of the shape you're seeing? See what I'm saying? So, you know, don't get suckered into the idea that when you practice putting, you're practicing being perfect. People are not perfect. You're way better off, and you got more creative genius when you're seeing certain shapes on the putting green, and then you're trying to match a ball position with the shape that you want. Just like on the range, when you're seeing shots and you're putting the ball in different spots and you're seeing it move kind of differently all the time. All right, so again, this is a lot for some people. Some people don't think of the game this way, but if you're into like your percentages and you're looking at right to left putts versus left to right putts, I remember David Thomas back in the day was talking about ball position for getting the ball to start on line, and how he would put the ball a little bit further forward when he was hitting left to right putts. And obviously when he put the ball a little bit further forward, the club face on the arc would be pointing a little bit more to the left. You get the ball to start more on line and you make more putts that way. So think of it like that. Give that a try. You know, I would encourage especially adults to be way more creative when they work on putting. Because all the kids that I teach that are way better than you guys, they don't go to the putting green with like lines and sticks, and you know, they don't turn themselves into robots and then think that that's going to make them more confident. You are way more creative than you give yourself credit for if you practice that way. Okay? So work around the hole, try and find the straight uphill putt and the straight downhill putt, and imagine and then, you know, put tees in the ground maybe at like 8 to 10 feet, because that is statistically where you can become way better. Okay? Every golfer that plays is pretty good from 1 to 3 feet. Even if you're like a 25 handicap, you can't get much better, you know, from 1 to 3 feet. But 5 to 10 feet, there's a big window for opportunity for improvement, especially if you're like between a 10 and a 25 handicap. So get money around the hole from 8 to 10 feet, okay? If you're better from 8 to 10 feet, then you don't have to worry about the 3-footer, because you probably won't have it. You don't even have to be good at chipping if you're good from 8 to 10 feet. All right? And I'm sure some people watching this video are like, sweet, I'll work on putting then. Okay, so think of putting as intuitive and creative and shapes and feels as opposed to becoming a robot. And that should allow you to, you know, buy into this idea that there isn't one perfect ball position and there isn't one perfect setup. For putting, you can put the ball in different places and kind of interpret what you're trying to do with the ball based on the shape of the curve of the shot you're seeing. Okay? So that's a bit heavy, it's a bit deep. Some people will hopefully dig this and others will think that I'm reading too much into it. But I'd rather read into something than, you know, not read into it at all. So, you know where we're at YGolfTV on Twitter. You got questions? Maybe we got answers. And if not, we'll try and find some for you. Talk to you soon. Peace.